use of this technology on me against my will. I'm Alexander Sturridge, I'm on the right hand penguin duck birthmark. Their repeated use of the synthetic telepathy and these images they fire at the neural implant that I see in the mind's eye puts me in fear of my life. It is psychological torture and abuse. Every time they fire this tech or interact with my brain with this tech or interact with my peripheral nervous system with the tech, it puts me in fear of my life, as they do not have evidence-based proof to prove this is harmless. Every time they interact with my genitals with this tech, it puts me in fear of my life and my genitals' life. I know it sounds funny, but it's really not. Genitals are sacred. They're needed. They're very important to human beings, just like your brain. I don't want to feel in fear of my life every time they use this tech that I may get brain cancer. It is psychological torture, and every time they're beaming telepathy or firing images at the neural implant that I see in the mind's eye for their frame squad and their betting nonsense, it is psychological torture. It is assault, radiation assault, and may even be considered radiation terrorism. It can cause brain cancer. It is a radiation dispersal device, a device that emits radiation harmful to human life, hence a WMD. Yes, people using WMDs on me and radiation that can be harmful to human life. It doesn't harmful to human life doesn't necessarily mean that it has to cause cancer. There's other ways that radiation can be harmful to human life. Puts me in fear of my life. It is psychological torture, and the repeated hostage scenario with this repeated bombardment of telepathy and firing these images puts me in fear of my life, and I do not like to feel in fear of my life 12 to 17 hours a day, or even 24/7, because they're around even if I wake up beaming radiation and telepathy at me, putting me in fear of my life. They need to go to prison. It's psychological torture. The more than criminal negligence involved with this is infuriating, and they need to go to prison too. That's also a form of psychological torture. People watching people assault someone daily and not arresting them. People using radiation on someone's brain and they don't have evidence-based proof to prove it's harmless and still allowing it to go on. That puts me in fear of my life too, that there are people that stupid not arresting these people who are obviously breaking the law. That should put you in your fear of your life as well, that there's people ignoring RICO, terrorism, and repeated accounts of assault.